Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is a bit of a different video. I haven't done one of these kind of videos ever, but I have seen quite a few people do this recently and I wanted to give it a go because I have no idea what to choose for my TBR for August. So we're gonna let the jar decide, the TBR jar for my August reads. We have my book cart here because these are all the books that I need to read. It's not the books that I want to read, it's the books that I need to read. There's a whole bunch. This is just the front. There's also a back as well. I have way too many books, and obviously as you can tell by books being here, I wrote down a whole bunch of prompts that are on here. I'll have all those prompts in the description below if you want to do this. You know, it'll be fun, you know. We're gonna let it decide what I'm going to be reading. I think I'm gonna choose maybe 6 or 7 books because I'm very indecisive, and I know that if I only have like 3 or 4 books on that TBR, yeah, it's not gonna be fun. We're just gonna get right into it. Okay, I'm very scared. A book you think will be a 5-star. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think a lot of these would be a 5-star. How the frick am I gonna get... Okay, this is like the hardest bit because I can't like lift it up or anything to get these ones out. It's 1. Would I think this one? Yeah, I don't know. It's so like hard to choose. I get so scared because I'm like, oh yeah, that'll be a 5-star read, but then I end up reading like 3 stars. What is this? Now we have to go through all 4 of these books. So the 4 books I think that would be a 5 stars is These Violent Delights. I've wanted to read this for such a long time. I bought this like 2 years ago. I've wanted to read this for such a long time, and I was so hell-bent on getting this book, and I just never picked it up after. These Hollow Vows, I've seen good and bad things about this book. I don't know, I feel like this is just speaking to me, you know. This one, it's based on like superheroes, I think. A lot of people compare it to a Miraculous Ladybug. I don't know why. I don't think the main character would be an absolute clust. And then I have Out of Love. I have seen nothing about this book except for Steph Bora, who did buy the book and I think she read it. I don't know. It's supposed to be a romance told in reverse, so you start with the breakup and then you go obviously in reverse to all the way to the end of the book where they meet for the first time. I feel like that would be really interesting, and I don't know, it makes me feel like it's a 5-star. Which book should I read? I'm gonna go with These Violent Delights. I know it doesn't have a happy ending, but I do want to get to it, and I have been seeing quite a bit on it recently. Book you loved, read it again. I know exactly what I'm grabbing. Yeah, I've been really wanting to reread this book and go back through it. So, great opportunity. So I'm gonna read this one, Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. If you haven't read this book, please go read it. It is beautiful and it's such a great story. That was easy peasy. Book set in a magical place. Probably not a lot. How the hell is there so much like dust? 3 books that I think I don't know. First book is The Song of the Mark. I feel like the cover gives magical, so I feel like that would... Oh wait, there's a wolf? Oh, it's like a ghost, not ghost wolf, but like phantom wolf. Then I have The Shadows Between Us. This is the new version or copy of the book because you could only get the hardcover and I didn't really like it. Red Queen, I don't know if this would be magical. Yeah, I don't like the cover though. It's so pretty. Like I could have a crown. Is that nice? Oh, this one has an enemies to lovers. I don't know if I want a thicker book though, that's the issue. Let's go with this book. We're gonna go with The Song of the Marked. I feel like it's a bit intriguing. Book by an author you've never read before. Well, there's a lot of books that I haven't read by an author before, but we'll pick a few. Go with this one. Yeah. I picked up The Housemaid by Frida McFadden because I didn't know Australia actually had this book, or I thought it was going to be released as a different cover, but it's exactly the same. So yeah, I picked up this book and I was like, oh my god, I need it. So I grabbed it off the shelf and yeah, I'm excited for this book. Flawless by Elsie Silver. I have not read by this author yet, but I kind of want to get into my cowboy romance kind of thing. I think Yellowstones has really piqued my interest with like cowboys and that. That is something that I haven't read. Sky Without Stars. With this cat, if I only read like the first chapter, I haven't read like the full book. but, or actually 2 authors. It's definitely giving Alita vibes. I don't know if that may be just me, you know. And then Meet Me Halfway by Lillian T. James. I actually got to meet Lillian T. James, just a little flex. I've still been meaning to read this book, so maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's go with a yeehaw moment. I will never say that again, but we're gonna go with Flawless by Elsie Silver. I do really want to give her books a go, see what all the fuss is about. I'm scared I'm gonna get like the one that's like get your friend to choose. I was literally going to read it out, but then it almost stopped. Book published this year. This is the only book. We'll just go with this book, but Love Theoretically by Ellie Hazelwood. Yes, Ellie Hazelwood. People have said this one is better than The Love Hypothesis, and I liked The Love Hypothesis. It wasn't amazing to me, but we'll give this one a go. Book that your friend chooses for you. Well, while I wait for her to do that, we'll pick one more book.
I'm really just making this clip not high quality because I wanted to choose my microphone, because I never really use it except for when I do this. So here we are. My friend Liz has chosen the book for me to read for the month that she wanted me to read, you know, obviously. And that is Alone With You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. I thought it was Olivia Blake, but it's Olivia Blake. This book is like 200 something pages, about like 260 pages, which is quite a short book, but I've heard amazing things about this book and a lot of my friends love it, so it's good that's on my TBR. Hopefully I'll get to it, but yeah, that's what she chose and we'll see if I get to it. Probably not, I don't know. I'm currently not really in the mood right now to read much of the books, but we'll see what happens.
A book with one word title. That's gonna be hard. I only picked up like 3 books, and then I looked over at my shelf and realized that I had a few more. Vicious by V. Schwab. I've seen very like mixed things, but also good things. I like this cover. I like it. And then we have Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I started this book a little while ago, but then I just didn't finish it. Well, I didn't finish it, but I didn't like continue past like halfway because I wasn't in the mood to read it anymore. I might pick up this one actually. I put Renegades again because it's one word. And then I have Incendiary, which I haven't seen at all. I probably saw it like 2 years ago on TikTok, but then never saw it again. I'm gonna pick up Powerless. Got Powerless, put that on the list. We'll go back through all the books that I have for the TBR of August, and that is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Then we have Love Theoretically by Ellie Hazelwood, Flawless by Elsie Silver, The Song of the Marked by SM, is it Gaither? Ashes Voice. I'm so excited to read them. This one is a definitely to reread, so count on me for reading this one. And then lastly we have These Violent Delights. Here are all the books all together. Very nice. I am excited to read these, and I hopefully will get to most of them. I'm hoping. I hope that when I want to get to them, I'm in the mood to read it and I'm like, yeah, I'll pick it up, and not look at it and be like, no, not anymore. I want to at least get through maybe 3 of them. I just realized the Brothers Hawthorne that comes out this month. I just realized. Yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, if you do want to do this for some fun and you don't know what books that you want to read, I'll have all the prompts in the description below, so you know you can cut them out or whatever one you want to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to do all the YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!